Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Wasteland 2 Early Access beta gameplay actually. So basically the game has had a pretty big update this week, and I figured why not make a small little, update video on the status of the game right now. Like, a lot of changes have happened. It was actually quite a big update actually. It was 5 gigs, so that's quite an update. And I haven't played the game in a while, so I figured why not revisit and see what some of these changes are, and we'll explore that together. I'll probably do like a two-part, little mini-series, I guess, of the new update, because I don't actually want to ruin the whole experience for myself. The game is releasing relatively soon, although it has been delayed again. It was supposed to be the end of August when it was supposed to come out, and now it's been delayed. Well, they're saying like 2 weeks in September, so I'm going to say like mid-September, I guess, is when we're going to expect the full release of the game to come out. So let's go ahead and start this up. We're going to do a new game. I'm not actually going to create characters, though. I'm going to save that for when the game actually releases. I did do a character creation video, like that was like one of my first videos for the series. So if you could check the playlist in the description if you want to go take a look at the character creation. I'm sure a lot of things have changed for the character creation as well, though. But so here we go. Like, immediately you can notice that they've added some new portraits, which is pretty cool, on these I don't know, these pre-made characters, or pre-made rangers rather. So we're gonna go ahead and pick 4 of them now. Okay, so my 4. In my last series, I had made 4 characters, and I actually got some portraits on a couple of them, like Kyle Reese here, who came from the future, and as well as Tatanka will break your face. Well, I guess I could reuse them, but you know what? Let's try. You know what? I'm gonna actually take Kyle Reese though, because I love you, Kyle Reese. So we're gonna go ahead and take Kyle Reese. Now the game is just telling us that we've taken a pre-selected character or a pre-made character. I'm gonna go ahead and probably add. Well, I definitely want a bruiser, so we'll add the bruiser here. GoldenEye. Yeah, definitely want a sniper, and probably some kind of medic character, like a combat medic. We'll take pills here. So that'll be our 4 characters for this small little series. And again, like I said, when the game fully releases, I will definitely do a full, episode on the whole character creation stuff. And I'll most likely be doing a series, or a full series, a full playthrough of this game as well. So, that's something to look forward to. Let's go ahead and start this game up. Now, this wasn't there before. They've added a difficulty, or at least I don't remember this being there, so you can select your difficulty level. I'm definitely going to go seasoned. Ranger is what? If you've been around the block a few times. Right. Well, I have not been around the block a few times yet in this game, so I'm going to go seasoned. And maybe at some point down the road I'll be able to do Supreme Jerk, because, I am quite the jerk, so that's quite fitting. So let's go ahead and load this up. They have changed the loading. Apparently everything is more optimized than it used to be. Apparently loads are faster now and everything like that, although I'm not noticing it right now. This seems quite long like before. But it's different now. It's a bar instead of just like a spinning, I forget what it was. I think it was a logo that was spinning. Well, they've also added the cutscene, but I'm going to go ahead and skip the cutscene. I'm going to save that for the actual, full playthrough in September. So there you go. So right off the bat, you can notice that they've changed the dialogue user interface here. It's actually much cleaner, I find, this way. So right now we're talking to General Vargas. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly, skip through this stuff here. So we're just going to, click the appropriate things, Ace, Signal, Mission, and I have to say that it is much nicer this way, though. It seems, or it feels cleaner. I don't know if that makes any sense. It definitely feels more polished this way. I would do goodbye, but he won't actually let me do goodbye, so we're going to have to actually click all the clickable things. Here's the map. This hasn't changed. Actually, the map seems... No, actually, I think this has changed as well. I think they've changed the map as well. I mean, there was so many changes. I read some of them, and then I got like, you know what? I'm not going to read all this. There was like a million changes. Like, I shit you not, a million changes. And I figured, screw that, I'm just going to play the game and, try to remember what the game used to be and how it is now, and like, okay, this has changed, this has changed. It'll be easier that way, because there was just a lot of changes, a lot of bug fixes too. They've balanced the weapons, enemies, and all that kind of stuff. So there you have it, and some user interface changes. So you can zoom in and out as before. You can rotate the camera completely 360 degrees. You can use the WASD to move around. Now there is a shovel. Let's go ahead and grab the shovel with our good friend Kyle. So yes, take all. That hasn't changed. That was actually part of the last update. Now perception. What skills do I have on Kyle? We got toaster repair. He also smokes cigarettes, which is pretty cool. It's always good to be a smoker in these types of games. No, I don't have anybody with perception, so that's a big faux pas. But again, this is just a little test ride to see what's changed in the game right now. Because I won't lie, I actually loaded the game up yesterday, and I had taken a character that had perception, and the perception has changed a bit, although the functionality is still the same. It was just a little bit different now. It's actually much easier to use skills now, for some reason. Like, you could see that this wasn't like this before. This is definitely cleaner, just the way it is. Plus, you got some new pictures for the guns, much more polished. You got some nice, you know, stats on the weapon. We're 6 of 6 ammo. This was what, armor threshold, cool. Against heavier armor, okay, so it's got like a piercing of 2, or I don't know how that works. Damage is 6 to 8, and what's this? Critical hit chance is 0%. So actually, let's go ahead and do inventory and take a quick look here. I'm actually going to hotkey the shovel on number 8 here. So we got our energy cells, which is cool. Oh, they've added this. This is new too. Now there's an actual picture for, you know, fisting. That's how you look when you fist someone or punch them, something like that. These are still placeholders. Obviously, they don't have the jacket set. Actually, you know why? This is probably because this character was created in the last update, and I didn't take it because yesterday, yes, exactly. Yesterday when I loaded up the game, I had noticed that there was actual, you know, pictures for the gear now. So I'm assuming why Kyle is like this is because either A, he's a created character, or B, it's because he's actually part of the last update. I mean, it did corrupt my last saves, but I don't think it corrupted your pre-made characters. So anyways, this hasn't really changed. This was part of the last update. I mean, I guess there might be a few things that have changed. Although at first glance it definitely feels the same as before. You can cycle through the different things here. Usable items, junk, miscellaneous items. Although I'm not sure what the difference is with miscellaneous and junk. Maybe miscellaneous is more like story related stuff perhaps, and junk is actual junk. Or actually junk, you might actually have to flag something junk for it to fall in here. That could also be a thing. And there you got your ammo, you got your armors, your weapons, and then you got a list of everything. So we're going to stick on the everything, obviously, because we don't have much. So there we go. We got Big Bert, we got Cold Eye, and Pills. Everybody's... Oh, she has... Okay, so she or he... American, does it say her or his? I keep saying her. I'm going to assume it's a her. I don't know where it says if it's a male or a female. Anyway, it's irrelevant to what we're doing right now anyways, so let's go ahead and just progress slightly and see other changes. So the user interface has changed very slightly, although the dialogue one has changed immensely. Oh, that was new as well. I didn't notice that before. So we're going to go ahead and just talk to this guy. Right, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Why can't... ordered, right? Smartass 1. Okay, I don't have the thing for this. Does Bruiser have anything? You got Hardass too, right? Let us. There we go. You can easily cycle through your characters now for when you're in a conversation to be able to do different things. So that's very nice. You could do that before, but it was a little bit trickier and a little bit more buggy. So now it's much nicer now. So we're gonna be interested in what he's gonna give us. He's gonna give us something cool. Yes, we promise not to screw with you. There we go. Thank you. Goodbye. Did I get it? Big Bert has received gauge ammo. Right. Okay, so and we did get the Mississippi Mule actually is what it's called. So that's cool. Can we easily scrap this? This is new. This is way nicer now, man. Oh my God, look how nice this is. I mean, it's giving us the same information as what we had before, but in a much nicer and more polished way. So this is really cool. So this is our damage on this gun. It's 10 to 14. It's actually considered a pistol and not a shotgun. So keep that in mind if you do want to use the Mississippi Mule. It's got a range of 9, which I don't know if that's good or not. Probably not. Ammo capacity, which is not very good. It's got 3% crit chance, which is nice. It's got a 20 base hit chance and 10 to 14 damage. So point blank, up to 5 meters, it's plus 22. Okay, this is actually new. You got the optimal and you got the maximum. This information was actually in the game. You just couldn't see it on the weapons before. So that's actually pretty nice that they've added that. So a lot of new information. You can actually equip it from here. We're going to actually strip for part, but we don't have the weapon spinning, but that's okay. I'm actually going to just close this. And we're going to go get the other character that we can get right off the bat. Where I'm just trying to get my bearings straight here. Okay, there we are. There used to be something we could dig up here. It doesn't seem to be there anymore. Again, I don't have a character with perception right now. Actually, we might as well talk to her. She was there before. Actually, before... right, need. So we can do some trading. Now, this has changed as well. It takes, I think, the bartering of everybody and combines it, is what I'm thinking. So right now, the bonus for our entire party is 2%. So we get a 2%, I guess, deal on bartering stuff. I mean, at this stage, there's probably not much we can buy. We only have 50 scraps. I guess I could sell the Mississippi Mule, but I'd rather just, like, destroy it and get some parts out of it. I think that's a bit more interesting because I do like the crafting in this game. Acquaintance, actually I don't really want to talk to you again. We're going to save all this stuff for when the game fully releases. We'll have some fun with the whole dialogue and everything, and we will do a proper playthrough. This again is just a quick little, overview of the new update. There is something we can dig up here, so let's go ahead and just click on number 8 with the little shovel, and then we can go shovel this up. And we're going to go get Angela Death. That's pretty cool. They show... what's this? Scorched snuff box. Okay, and we got some ammo. Alright, we'll take all. And we'll figure that out after. Right, so if you hover over an NPC, it actually shows you the defense, and I don't know what that 10% means. I don't know if it's hits. Not quite sure what that actually represents, but you got the hit points as well, so that's pretty cool.
God damn it, Ace.
Get all that stuff.
You never should have put down the... Sorry about the water.
They've added voice acting too, which is nice. They've actually added a nice intro at the beginning. I watched it yesterday. I'm not gonna... Obviously, I skipped through it already, but it was a pretty cool intro, actually. It's done differently. It's not CGI, it's not graphics, it's actual actors in the wastes, and it was actually pretty well done. It was like watching a movie, and then I'm like, man, cool, they should, you know what, they should make a movie. They should make a Wasteland movie. Now, I mean, there's a lot of post-apocalyptic movies out there, but an actual Wasteland movie would be pretty neat. Anyways, that's for, something else. So we're just going to go ahead and say goodbye, and she's probably going to want to join us.
Vargas asked you to... So.
And we're going to say yes. And it's pretty cool that they've added a voice actress for
I'm just helping
Angela.
You get oriented, all right?
Because I don't think she had one before. She might have, but I don't think so. I think that's new. Let's go take a quick look up here, see if they've added anything up here. Yes, there is something else to dig up here, so we're going to actually go do that and see what we find. Alright, so what do we get out of there? We got a deck of cards and some more ammo, so we're going to go ahead and take all. Now, does Angela have brute force, outdoorsman? But I think she has... Let's take a quick look at her skills. Whoops, we'll put the skills here. Assault, yeah, weaponsmithing right there. So what we're going to do is actually we'll equip this. We'll keep this like this, that's fine. So she uses an assault rifle. Actually, you have some ammo that you might as well give Angela. We'll give everything, there we go. This is junk, right? So can I flag as junk? Yeah, flag as junk. Flag as junk. That's kind of cool. It used to be a little bit more complicated to flag things as junk. So now if I go in the junk pile, there it is. So there you have it. It's a little bit easier to maneuver all that stuff now. Anyways, we're not going to do too much inventory management stuff. We're just going to quickly go back to Angela. We got the weapon spinning right. So what we're going to do is actually send you the Mississippi Mule. We'll actually give this to Kyle to sell later. Not that it matters, but we might as well take it. And let's do some weapon stripping. Let's strip this for parts. Yes. 50% open choke for the junk weapon parts. So we got a 50% chance to get something chill or something crappy, which is just junk. Well, actually, the junk you can actually sell for cash, but it's not worth anything. So we did get the open choke. Now, I'm not a very, knowledgeable person when it comes to guns. I'm not sure what open choke is supposed to mean. Requires one weapon spinning, usable on a shotgun. Oh, they've really polished this up. This is really cool now. It used to be super basic, the information you'd get from, weapon parts. In fact, you wouldn't even know what weapon it would go for, so you'd have to just try the part on so many different weapons just to see if it would work. Now it actually tells you that this is usable on a shotgun, so you have to use this on a shotgun. And the modifier is +10 cone angle, so you get a wider spread, but you lose 4 meters in maximum range. So that's actually a pretty good AoE weapon. I mean, a shotgun usually is, but I mean, really, if you get up close, you can really hit a lot of different units. That's pretty cool. We'll keep it on her for now since she is the weaponsmith. And let's go out into the wild and take a look. There's something else that has changed. It's called the world map. They've made it much nicer looking now. Well, much nicer looking. I think it's much nicer looking, but anyways, you shall see very shortly after this load screen, which apparently are supposed to be much quicker now. Not much quicker, I have to say on my end here, it's not much quicker. It seems about the same as before. Oh cool, there we go. They've added that. As you can see, the Ranger Citadel thing just appeared in flames. It was really
Ranger
cool.
Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come
Yeah, we
in.
copy.
Roger, Echo 1.
It's a bit ironic that she's talking right now because she wanted us to not tell Vargas that she was coming with us.
Give you a little heads up on your remember, your
Irony.
main priority
Well, actually, maybe
is to
not
recover
ironic.
the
I don't know.
repeater units
I
in
misuse the
quick
word ironic a
You've got
lot.
the devices.
Dispatcher, radio, blah blah blah. There, Vargas. Yes,
It
yes.
is
I've done this a
5-10-4,
million
Echo 1,
freaking
carry
times.
on.
So there we go.
Ranger
As you
command
can see, they've added like a 3D element to the world map that was sort of there before, but they polished it up. It's much cleaner looking. There are hexes, well, not hexes, but actual tiles. And right, so if we could if we press M, we could go onto the map, and I can, you know, just double click here, and it should send us on our way. And that's actually where we want to go right now. I'm not going to do too much exploring. I'm going to save that for the game. So we do have some dangerous raiders approaching. I guess we could do a little combat to end this video. Might as well test it out. And it's pretty cool now. It actually tells us that we have 100% escape because of our outdoorsman. Actually, Angela has a very high outdoorsman, so that's probably why we can run at 100% you know, success. So we're not going to run though. We're going to go ahead and do attack. Hopefully these aren't too hard. I've noticed, at least in the previous versions of this game, the random encounters were very random in the sense that you can, you know, right off the bat get into a fight that was almost impossible to do. So there you go. This is 11 hit points is not much, so we should be able to do this. Let's go ahead and grab Kyle. Oh, this is just a body we can look at. Not much else to do. I really wish I had someone with perception, and I strongly recommend that you do have someone with perception because it's very useful. And right now we do not have someone with perception. So we might miss things. It's very possible. Very polished. This used to be, these random encounters used to be very bland looking. I can tell that there's a lot more detail in the visuals now, like the cracks and just, you know, just the texture in general is much much cleaner, much prettier, really, is the word I'm looking for. What's this up here? There is a dead body here. These guys aren't actually engaging us. I wonder why. That was weird that they weren't engaging us. Anyways, we should have this. It's only 2 enemies. Oh, this has changed too. This is much nicer now. The sequencing. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, did I just die? Oh, Angela just attacked on her own. Okay. Yeah, this is really nice up here. So now it's Cold Eye, ready to act. He's got 23 hit points. What's this 14%? I'm not sure. This is his defense. It doesn't have any. 14%, I'm really at a loss as to what that's supposed to represent. Anyways, he's a sniper guy. Right? Right. He's a sniper guy. So he's got to actually move away. And he can move pretty far. Where's his action points though? Where does it say? And what's this mean here? I don't know what this bar here, right at the bottom where the hunting rifle is. There's like some different things you can do. You can reload. I mean, they've repositioned things, but it's much cleaner that way. Now they actually tell us the action points. Good, it's 4 action points to reload. You used to have to like figure it out for yourself, which was a little bit annoying. So it's 4 to reload. We don't really have to reload because we are loaded up. This is to burst, but obviously a sniper rifle can't. We can swap weapons here. We can ambush for 7 action points, which actually ambush works a lot like, I guess if you've played XCOM, it works the same way as the ambush in that game. So it works pretty well, actually. At least it did in the last, you know, beta, the last version of the game I played. So I figure it only got better in this version. You can also crouch for 2 action points, which increases your chance to hit and chance to evade, although you won't be able to run or run away as easy. Actually, it doesn't seem like there's anything bad from crouching. Anyways, we will just move out of the way. I mean, really, that's, you know, you want to get in the fence. I mean, think, I have a hard time talking. Think XCOM in this game when you're in the combat. Really, the mechanics is very similar to XCOM. So you know, you want to be in cover to get the extra defense bonus. And right now we can't shoot because we don't have enough action points. Actually, this pre-made character sucked. My pre-made characters were way better than these guys. But we're going to go ahead and just end our turn like this. This chick here, she gets a pistol. I keep saying chick, I don't even know if she's a chick. But there we go. So she's got the field medic ability, which also, if you're going to create a party of, you know, you're going to create your 4 rangers from scratch, definitely have someone with perception and definitely have someone with field medic. Those were like the 2 must skills. You have to have them. Right, and what else? I mean, I don't think you can get away with surgeon, not having surgeon, I guess. Although I'd recommend both. Like, just make a medic character kind of like this. You know, just field medic and surgeon. But definitely field medic is definitely needed. Because in this game, if you do lose a character, he's dead forever. But there is ways to get more characters later on, and you can have up to 7 party members. You know, you can have your 4 that you've created, and you can have up to another 3. So, as you can see, there's 2 more spaces here for 7 total. But I have to say, 7 is a crowd. It gets a little bit, I mean, it's good for combat, but when you're maneuvering the map, it starts getting a little bit annoying. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to point blank shoot this guy here for 71% chance to hit. So we did 5 damage, which is not too bad. Oh, we missed from that close up. That's funny. So we're actually going to just move back here. You have a nice bashing weapon, so let's go ahead and bash. There we go. The good bash. Is there still another enemy? I'm confused. Oh, there is. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, Raider. Okay, I wish this was a little bit. I wish it was like a border. You know, maybe a light green, so that I know it's my character, and like a light red on the Raiders. Because right now it's just. Oh, actually, it is. No, it's not. There's no way of knowing. You have to actually click on. Yeah, if they could just like add a small little border. I mean, that's just nitpicking though. That's. Believe you me, that won't ruin my experience. What did I just do? Oh, I pressed the F button. I'm not even sure what that is. Right. Anyways, where is he? Okay, he's right there. Yeah, take a shot. Why not? Nice. You have an assault rifle. Who are you? Oh, this is what's her face? Okay. Actually, you move up here, and you could take a shot. 83%. You should be able to get the kill. What? That was a miss. Let me zoom in just a bit here. Who is this? Okay, back to Pistol Girl. Right, move all the way here. So the outside border is how far you can move and still be able to shoot. And the yellow border is how far you can move and, you know, run out of action points pretty much. And speed does determine the amount of like meters you can move per action point. So keep that in mind when you're creating your characters. Hey man, my guys are just constantly missing right now. It's very annoying. You know what? Actually, you have... Where does it say how many action points? Whose turn is it? Right, the bashing guy. How much action points do you have? It used to say it. I'm just not... It's 5 action points to shoot. Okay, this is my bar of... No, this is probably the weapons... Do you have to fix weapons now? Oh, there it is. 10 action points. Okay. That's strange. I couldn't see it and it was right there. Okay, so actually we have no choice but to move though, so we won't actually be able to get a hit on this guy. Let's just move here. I guess it doesn't really, right, I can't actually aim this guy, so I'm actually going to move behind. And end my turn there. And we're taking a beating. And really, this fight should not be this hard right now. But again, I don't have the characters I've created. And I created some pretty good characters, I have to say, in my past games. You can check out actually the last videos, the last playthroughs I've done of the early access beta. In the description, there is a link to the playlist. There's quite a few videos. I think there's like 12 or 11, 12, maybe 14 videos actually. So there's a few things to check if you're new to the whole game here, and you happen to come across this video. There are other videos to check if you wish. So there we go. We defeated the Raiders. So let's go ahead and grab, what's his face, Kyle. Go grab the loots, which is a wanted poster. Really? Does that do anything? We can actually take this as well. So they don't give the loot. The loot drop has changed. Before, you used to get like really good stuff all the time. It used to be redundant though. It used to always be ammo, weapons, ammo, weapons. So now it's really, you know, they probably made it so that when you get ammo and weapons, you're extremely happy, is what I'm assuming. Anyway, we're not going to explore this whole area again. I don't have perception anyways. Just want to actually get the hell out of here. Let me zoom in. I'm just not sure how. Okay, M is what? Okay, this is our little region here. That's weird. These are our quests, but I didn't click the journal. I clicked M for the map. Where's the mini-map? They added this here too. There is a little compass thing. How the hell do I get out of here? I feel so stupid right now. Where's the way out? Oh, there it is. We have to actually come back here. Okay. Well, go do that, people. And there you have it. You know what? We're probably going to put a cut in this episode. Actually, let me get to my destination first, though. And we shall call it quits. It's not too far from here. We should actually get there relatively quickly. You know what? I'll just manually move. Again, you have water here. You have to be careful not to run out of water. You know what? No, we're just going to run from combat. Does it give experience, though? Yeah, it does. It gives 10 experience. I don't know if it gives it to everybody or just the person with Outdoorsman. And I'm not sure if Outdoorsman is shared with everybody or is, you know, do I have to have what's-her-face clicked? Angela. There's the radio. That's also changed. They've made it much nicer now. Actually, kind of like, oh, there is an oasis here. We might as well fill up our canteen. There we go. Yes, let's fill up the canteen. And down here, you can actually view map real quick or stop. We view the map. We're on our way. That's good. And this should pop up now. There we go. The watchtower. Or the radio tower, rather. So there we go. We've made it to our destination. So in the next episode, we'll tackle the radio station. Or the radio tower, rather. And in there's some pretty good combat, some good stuff to explore. And that'll be a nice little combat video, I guess, for the next time. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next time.